रेडियो खांची 90.4 एफएम पर प्रसारित किए जाने वाले विषय वस्तु का सारा क्रेडिट प्रस्तुतकर्ता को दिया जाता है। हमारा मकसद है समाज में ज्ञान एवं सकारात्मकता को आगे बढ़ाना।
रेडियो खांची 90.4 एफएम हम सबका रेडियो पर आप सभी का स्वागत है। आई एम स्केल दास। आई एम अ फैकल्टी ऑफ CPPS in Ranchi University. Today I am going to discuss the most important chapters, that is geometry. This lecture is beneficial for all the CPPS students and for all those students who are preparing for competitive exams. Students, in geometry section today I will talk about circle and the most important definition related to circle and its most important or basic property of circle. Students, the first question is, what do you mean by circle? So, if we try to define it, then we will get a simple definition as a circle is a locus, that is, path of a point in a plane which moves in such a way that its distance from a fixed point always remains constant. Students, if you try to draw a figure, then in figure O is a fixed point and P is moving point in the same plane, and the path traced by P is called a circle, and fixed point O is the center of circle, and the constant distance OP is called the radius of circle. Students, so let us suppose that in a circle O is the center and P is the point, P is any point on the circumference, so OP will be its radius. Students, the another most important term is diameter of circle. A diameter is a line segment passing through the center and joins the 2 points on the circle in the figure. Students, let us suppose that A and B are 2 points on the circle, joining them passing through the circle. Students, AB is a diameter as it passes through the center and joins the 2 points on the circle. And we have the most important relation between diameter and radius is diameter equal to 2 into radius. So students, if you want to find out the radius, then you can say that radius equal to diameter by 2. That means half of diameter. The next term is circumference. Students, the length of a complete circle is called its circumference. In figure, AB is tangent to a circle of radius R, which touches the circle at point P. Students, P is called the point of contact of tangent to the circle. Radius through the point of contact is always perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. That means OP perpendicular to AB. Students, we have discussed here one of the most important condition, that is the perpendicular from the center, that is a tangent. You can say that a perpendicular from the center, a circle to a chord bisect the chord. And one of the most important term here arises, that what do you mean by chord? So students, a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle is called the chord of circle. Students, I am simply saying that a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle is called the chord of circle. Students, a chord which passes through the center is the diameter of circle. So students, you can say that the longest chord of a circle is its diameter. In figure, O is the center. AB and PQ both are chords, but PQ is a diameter, so you can say that it's a longest chord of the circle. Another term is arc. Students, a piece of circle between 2 points is called an arc. Consider 2 points M and N on the circle. We find that there are 2 pieces of circle between M and N. One is longer and other is smaller. So students, the longer pieces is called the major arc and the smaller pieces is called the minor arc. So this is one of the most simple definition. Simply you can say and define it. Students, the another term is segment. Segment is defined as the region between a chord and the arc of circle. Students, that means this is a region between a chord and arc of circle. There are 2 segments corresponding to 2 arcs, major segment and minor segment. Students, major segment is the segment enclosed by major arc. Center of the circle lies in the major segment. Minor segment is the segment enclosed by minor arc. So the center of circle does not lie in the minor arc. Students, if 2 arcs are equal, then both segments are semicircle. Another term is sector. The region between an arc and the 2 radii joining the center to the end point of the arc is called a sector. There are 2 sectors, minor and major sectors. Students, the sector which is larger than the semicircular region is called the major sector, and the region less than the semicircular region is called the minor sector. If both the sectors are equal, then each sector is a semicircle. So this is one of the most important or basic definition of sector. Another term is tangent. Students, a tangent is a straight line which touches the circumference of a circle at only one point. A tangent does not intersect the circumference. If produced infinitely on the other sides. Students, tangent is one of the most important term, and there are so many questions in examination directly related to tangent and secant. Students, the another term is secant. A secant is a straight line of infinite length which intersect the circumference of a circle at 2 different points in figure AB. In figure, AB is a secant. Students, these are some important terms used in circle, and all are very, very important. When you solve the questions related to circles, all the terms will appear in your question paper. Students, now we will discuss some important properties related to circle, and when you solve any questions, all the property will be used. Students, The first basic property is equal chords of a circle subtended equal angles at the center. And the converse is also true. The second one is perpendicular from the center of circle to a chord of circle bisect the chord. Students, in figure, suppose that PQ is a chord of circle with center O dash and OM is perpendicular to PQ, then PM is equal to MQ. The converse is also true. Next one is only one and only one circle can passes through given three non-collinear points. One of the most important property which is generally directly asked in examination. Then the property is one and only one circle can pass through given three non-collinear points. If three or more points lie on a line, then they are called collinear points, otherwise called non-collinear points. Students, equal chords of a circle are equidistant from the center of circle. That means in figure, if AB equal to CD, AB and CD are two chords, and if AB equal to CD, then the distance from the center, that is OP and OQ, that is also equal, and the converse is also true. The next one is the two chords have equal corresponding areas, arcs. Students, the two chords have equal corresponding arcs. So today we will discuss some most important definition used in circle and most important 5 properties of circle. Students, in my next lecture I will discuss the rest property of circles and also some miscellaneous property of circle. After that, after learning that properties, you will easily solve all the questions related to circle. Students, I will also define the way how to solve the questions related to geometry. Students, thank you very much. All the best for your exam.